Hello to all of my YouTube viewers. Today I wanted to show you these flowers, the gorgeous flowers of my Dracula Vampira, which I have for something like maybe 2 or 3 years now, and I'm really happy about this plant, though it's really hard to keep in my conditions. I've already have another video about this very plant on my channel, so if you're willing you can watch it. I leave a link in the description section. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about my conditions and how I'm struggling with them to keep these gorgeous orchids alive. And I live in the south of Russia, and in summer times the temperatures can be really high, so I have to use an air conditioner to help a bit to my Dracula orchids, as Dracula orchids are considered to be a cool growing ones, but Dracula Vampira is considered to be a little bit on the warmer side than the other Draculas, and it's one with the bigger size flowers, and I'm really happy about this gorgeous flowers. And I also have to use a humidifier to raise the humidity, as humidity which I have is pretty low. I'll try to show you. These are the temperatures that I do have now, and with the humidifier it's about 70% now. But when it's shiny, the humidity can easily drop up to 40 or something like that, and even with the humidifier turned on. So for Dracula orchids it's really low, it's too low, so I have to rise it, and I use clean water for my humidifier, and it really helps a bit to these plants to grow, and it's definitely enough to keep them alive. And I grow them mounted like this. It's just a vase with the water inside, which helps to lower the temperatures, especially in the summertime, for the root system, as the root system can easily be gone in a matter of days when the temperatures are too high. And the moss, now with this humidifier and growing like this, mounted like this, is growing well. So I think that the root system is also growing well. These are Dracula Vampira and Dracula Hirce. Now my Dracula Vampira has 2 spikes, 2 flowers, and other thing what I wanted to show you is the difference of the color of these 2 flowers, as this pale one is opened for maybe a couple of days, and this one is barely opened, and it still have this greenish tone on it. And what I can say that in my conditions, Dracula Vampira can have the one flower can easily last for something like a week or so, and this pale one, I guess it soon will be gone. Maybe because I've tried to unite them just like this by clipping them together, as it helps me to keep them directly in the steam of my humidifier, which is constantly turned on like 24/7. As these flowers, they require including higher humidity than the plant itself. So the plant can tolerate about 70%. The flowers can tolerate something like maybe 100%, something like that. They like to be just in a fog, something like that, and that's why these two flowers of the same plant has a different shape. This one has a bell shape, as it's constantly as it was turned in the other direction, away from a steam of humidifier. And this one, the flat one, is directly in a steam of humidifier. So if you consider to have a Dracula orchid and you consider to grow them as a windowsill orchid, you have to consider that you should use an air conditioner and humidifier, and they will be constantly turned on. But also these plants requires a good air circulation. So that's a struggle. It's a daily struggle. And Dracula orchids, they can tolerate a little bit of fertilization, like once in a month, but it should be liquid and just spraying on leaves. They can tolerate something like osmocote or dipping in a liquid fertilizer with water, something like that. They can't take that. Just a liquid, but just spraying, just like that. So it's pretty hard to grow, pretty hard to maintain, but they are really rewarding. They are nice bloomers, and their flowers are something incredible. And also what I wanted to say, these flowers are really easy to break off. The spikes can be really easily damaged. They're really sensitive orchids. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.